Well, I'm with Brian Bauman from Bauman's Farm and Garden. So Brian, where are we? It's beautiful here.
This is heaven on earth for me. This is one of my favorite places as a child and as an adult to come to. This is, we're on our main farm, which is about a mile from our retail location. This is where my grandmother still lives.
Aww.
And we call this area the gooseneck because the farm goes right along the Pudding River. And so this area comes around and forms like a big gooseneck.
These trees are just loaded with peaches, and I love peaches, so it is peach time.
It is peach time, and it's kind of been a weird year because people are trying to figure out, well, you know, some things are early, some things are late, and I guess what I want people to know is it is time to can your peaches right now.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Because peaches, we had a beautiful April, we had a beautiful May, and then the weather kind of tried to figure out what it was going to do for June and July. It felt like it kind of went back to the old days. So, but the peaches got pollinated in the spring. They were started way earlier than normal, and we have a wonderful crop of peaches this year, but they're early. Normally you can wait till Labor Day to do your canning. Not this year.
And
No.
so when we come in to pick out canning peaches, what do we look for?
Peaches, for the most part, are kind of divided into two sections. You have what they call freestone peaches, and what that means is when you go to slice it, it's going to pop right off the pit, which is great if you're canning because
it makes it easier.
The other option is clean stone. They're going to stick to the pit, so it makes a big mess.
It does.
So you want to know, is this a freestone peach or is this peach going to stick to the pit? And so we have several different varieties available right now at the farm that are just going to pop right off the pit.
Oh, it makes it so much easier.
Yes.
So much easier.
And it's hard because I know a lot of people, you know, you kind of have traditions. This happens over Labor Day weekend, or you wait till later in the spring. And this year, you just don't have that luxury.
Brian, when we come into the store, I know there's some etiquette about picking the right peach. So what is that?
It's very kind of nerve-wracking when I see people come in and start looking at peaches because, so like we'll grab one of these off the tree here.
Oh, it looks lovely.
And your instant reaction when you see a peach is you want to grab it and pinch it and push down. And oh, if it's nice and soft, it's ready to go. Well, the problem is, a couple people push down, oh, that one's not for me. Within an hour, the peach bruises.
Destroyed.
It's destroyed. It's not going to look good. So how do you go through and find the right one? And the key is to gently pick it up kind of with the palm of your hand and don't use your fingertips and roll it over to the top. And you can see this peach still has a little touch of green to the top. This is the last place for it to ripen. And if this part of the peach is nice and golden and beautiful color to it, no green, it's ready to go.
Brian, what happens if there is a little bit of green?
Well, for me, actually, I prefer a little bit of green because they're going to continue to ripen on your counter at home. Just set them out on the counter. And that way, I mean, if everything's all ripe, I'm like eating peaches like mad for a day. But if there's a little bit of green on them, I think it's nice because then it gives me a couple days.
Well, you know, in the store, in the bakery, and in the slushies, you have all kinds of peach flavors, but you have one new thing that's going on. And so we're going to go over to the store and see that new surprise.
Let's
so
check it out.
Now I am in the Bauman Farm and Garden store, and I'm with Christine. And Christine, you are actually the cider maker in one of the Bauman family.
Yes, I am.
And so we were just with Brian in the peach orchards, and you have done something really special with that lovely fruit.
Yes, I have. They said make some peach cider.
Ooh.
So that's part of the fun of being here on the farm, is being able to use whatever's fresh and ripe at the time. So I've made 3 different kinds of peach cider for today and for the season. So this one that we'll taste first is just fresh peaches and a base cider. So it's nice and fresh. I think it's a lot like a Bellini, you know, with champagne and peaches, and so nice and simple. Peaches are hard to get their flavor into a bottle, by the way.
Well, it's very lovely.
They
are liquid.
They are not as intense. You know, they're just it's a subtle fruit to eat. Just a little bit of sunshine in your glass.
Very tasty. Okay,
so
now we have a second one here.
The next one we'll do is has peach. I take whole fresh peaches and I slice them and chop them, and then I steep them in cider, and then I threw in just a splash of raspberry juice. So you taste the raspberry, and I ferment that all together. So it's cider with peach and raspberries added.
It smells really nice too.
Yeah.
Lovely. And pretty colors.
Pretty colors.
And
then,
the
final one was a little more long term. This is a barrel aged, it's a barrel aged base cider with some obsidian blackberries. And then I added the peach, like a peach puree that I spiced peaches, like I baked peaches with cinnamon and nutmeg and sugar, and then pureed them and then stuck them in there and strained it out.
Oh wow, you can taste the spice too. It tastes really nice.
Yeah. All right, so you've tasted. 3 different styles, 3 different peach ciders. What are your favorites, Judy?
I like this one with the spice. What's this one?
Oh, the barrel aged with the peach and gosh, now I need to come up with a name for it.
Oh, well, the one with the spice.
Peach barrel aged.
Well, I chose it too.
You did.
I like the spice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really unique.
You're sure a sophisticated crowd. I'm not that I didn't think you were sophisticated. I didn't think that would be the choice because it's more complicated. It's a complicated cider. It's got a lot going on with the oak and stuff in the
I
barrels.
should try it again.
Christine, everybody has a chance to come out and try all these lovely ciders.
That's right. So if you come out today, the 13th, we'll have all 3 of these on tap, and you can pick your favorite. And then the favorite that is chosen by the most, we will carry through the summer.
Well, that is really fun to do. So you have to come out to Bauman's, pick up your peaches, and come and try the cider and pick your favorite one. Thanks so much. It's lovely. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.